Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into a YouTube strategy that, according to one creator, lets you make some serious cash with just 1 minute of work per video. Seriously, no filming, no real editing, no voiceover needed. Sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, let's find out.
So right out of the gate, the source material hits you with this massive claim, earning up to 7 lakh rupees a month. Now, for those of us not using rupees, that's about 8,500 US dollars every single month. I mean, that's a number designed to make you stop and listen, right? And yeah, it works.
And here's the kicker. The whole idea, the entire strategy, is about using other people's shorts to make that money. So you've got to be asking, how in the world does that work?
So how is this even possible? Well, the source material calls this smart work, not hard work. The whole idea is to skip the usual time-consuming grind of creating content from scratch and take a much, much faster route.
Okay, so this slide just breaks it down perfectly. On the left, you've got the hard way, what we all think of, right? Filming, editing, doing voiceovers. It takes forever. But the smart way on the right, it promises to basically throw all that out the window and get it done in just 1 minute, all by remixing.
And to prove this isn't just some wild theory, the source points to a channel that's supposedly crushing it with this exact method. I mean, check out these numbers. 40 million views in the last month, over 1 million subscribers, and all that from just 129 videos. So yeah, this is basically Exhibit A. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty, the actual step-by-step process. And you know what? It's actually super simple, and it all uses tools that are already baked right into the YouTube app itself.
So it all starts with you just scrolling through your Shorts feed. You find a video you want to use, you look for that remix button, and you tap it. You'll get a few options, but the source is super clear on this. You have to pick Collab. That's the one.
Now, pay attention because here's a really important warning from the source. They specifically say, do not use the green screen feature. And the reason they give? Well, apparently it can mess with your channel's monetization down the road. So Collab is the way to go. It's pitched as the only safe bet for this strategy. All right, so once you hit Collab, your screen splits in two. You've got the original video on one side, your face on the other. You just set a timer, hit record, and film your reaction as the video plays out. And hey, while you don't have to say anything, the source does suggest that unmuting your mic and throwing in some commentary is a pretty good move.
Okay, this is the big question, right? How does just putting your face next to someone else's video count as original content that you can actually make money from? Well, it all comes down to this one little concept, value add. And this slide, this is really the heart of the whole strategy. This value add, it's just your unique spin on it. It's your face, your expression, maybe a little commentary. That's the thing that supposedly transforms the borrowed content into something new. And according to the source, that's what makes it monetizable.
Okay, let's talk about the final step. So you've made your video in like a minute, but now you've got to get people to actually watch it. This is all about optimization.
The source basically lays out a simple 3-point checklist for this. You need a clicky, kind of mysterious title. You need some text on the thumbnail to grab people's attention. And of course, you need the right hashtags to get the algorithm on your side.
And check this out. Here's a perfect example of what they mean by the title. You start with something that grabs attention, like OMG. Then you add a mysterious hook, like this one in Hindi, which basically means, what happened in the middle of the dance? See? It leaves you hanging, makes you want to click, and then you just pile on those super popular hashtags to get as many eyeballs as possible.
All right, part 2 of optimization, the thumbnail. They recommend slapping a simple, bold text overlay on there, something like OMG or wow. You know, something that makes your video stand out in that endless feed and makes people stop scrolling.
So that's the whole playbook. Find a short, remix it, stick your face on it, call it value, and then polish it up so people click. It really makes you think, though, about the whole creator economy. Is this a legitimate smart work strategy for the future of content? Or is it just a platform loophole that's waiting to be closed? And that's your explainer.